Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Lori Huntress. Hello everybody. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today I wanted to show you guys how to clean your mounts. A lot of people don't really clean their mounts very often, and some people do it differently than others. The way that my family does it, it may be different from yours or somebody else you know. So really quickly, things that I'm going to be using today is mount cleaner. I get this bottle and I just fill it up with the stuff that's from my actual taxidermist. So I used to actually live next to a taxidermist, so I got a whole bunch of this stuff. All you really need is just when you get your next mount done, just go in and be like, hey, can I pay you for a little bit of mount cleaner? So the stuff that they use on the mounts after they're done to get all those particles off from doing all the clay on the nose and all that stuff off of the deer and clean it up for you to take home, I just get that same stuff for mine. I will also be using a microfiber cloth. We're gonna get started on this guy now. Alrighty, so let's get started. So I'm taking my spray. I'm gonna spray it on the microfiber side, not on the deer. Don't get it too damp with the nose area. Let's go with his nose hairs. Make sure you always go with the grain. Now, if you want to clean the eyes, which his still look pretty good, you can just do a quick little dab if you want. Or if you notice that they're very, very dusty, take a Q-tip, a little bit of water on it, and just go right around it. Now, some people may want to do antlers with wax. You can totally do that. I just use this stuff. It's totally safe. If it wasn't safe, then they wouldn't put it on the deer in the first place. I'm noticing that there's only one hair that's fallen out so far. Now, one thing I love about this buck is I can pivot him, so I can easily get to the next side. So right here and right here, some of the skin got a little messed up during one of the moves. I've already tried to get it as best as possible. The only time you truly really see it is when I'm up here getting him all cleaned. Now that was super quick. Now, one thing you always want to look for, the best spot to try and find bugs is going to be right inside the ears. And then how I clean the ears, I'm gonna take this little corner, I'm gonna bring it right through at the base of the antler, and then I'm gonna pull it forward. So I'm being very careful with between the ear. So we're very good on the ears and no bugs, which is very good news. And every now and again, I'll just change his position so he looks better on the wall. I love having a pedestal mount for one of these because he pivots perfectly to whichever way I want. Now we're going on to the next project. When it comes to taxidermists, they actually airbrush these. So if your coloring is actually missing a bit, you want to talk to your local taxidermist to see about him taking it in for a couple days and fixing it. Now another thing is, I know this guy has some problems. His problems aren't that his beard's falling out, which is, I just lightly grab it, nothing falls out. I noticed that none of the feathers are falling out. But back here, some of the fluff is falling out. So I need to take him in eventually and get him worked on. But that's just me. I'm not gonna do it right away. You don't have to do it right away. It's just a good idea because a lot of the time bugs can get in easier. Now, one thing is, if you have mice infested areas, you wanna be very careful with turkeys. I've actually seen when the turkeys were not mounted on the walls, they were sitting on the ground because they haven't had a chance to hang them up yet. And since they have padding inside here, mice actually got into there and ruined the turkey. Don't let that happen to you guys. It's not fun to watch and hear everything that happens afterwards. Thank God it wasn't one of mine. All right, so he is very, very dirty. This guy collects dust out of everybody. He's the dust magnet. All right, now when it comes to this guy, the actual head, I like to be very, very cautious. I don't actually touch it and move kind of just little tiny hairs on top, kind of just float over them. When it comes to skulls, I'll usually take them down, but I don't have time to right now. Alrighty, so now we're gonna clean this guy. He actually did have a beard at one point right here. Now, you also notice this, it comes up. I need to re-hot glue him again. My dog pulled off the beard and ate it. I wasn't too happy. Alrighty, so this is my problem child. She is always extremely dirty. She sits right by the front door, so she collects all the dust first. So what I normally do is I take her apart. Now I did just spray on more of the stuff because I know how bad she is. I'm gonna start with the top, be very careful. Just go with the grain. I have one finger up and just lightly brush. Try and get where the dust will actually sit most first. And there we have her, she's all done. All right guys, thank you for watching today's episode about cleaning your skulls and your mounts. If you guys like this, please don't be afraid to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell too, that's always important. Follow also my Instagram channel, and I'm now also on Go Wild under Karen Valori. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you and have a great day guys, bye.